course, Sir Mac with Mac's Empowerment Counseling, LLC. Today I'm going to give a brief overview of anxiety in crisis and trauma and some ways to help you manage your anxiety. So sit back, relax, take everything I say with a grain of salt, do your own research, and enjoy the video. So first, what is anxiety? My working definition of anxiety is an emotion that grants the body heightened awareness of a perceived situation. Now, there's something I want to clarify for everyone, and that's the difference between anxiety and fear. Anxiety is perceived or may be there / may not be there, and fear is real. You see the thing there or the event is actively happening, whether it's in front of you or it's over the TV or the internet, so on and so forth. As we go through this, it's important to remember that anxiety is perceived and fear is real. Now, how does this work into a crisis or trauma? So let's say you go through a crisis or traumatic situation. Again, anything can be considered a crisis or traumatic situation, or you see someone else go through that. If you're seeing yourself being put in the same or similar situation, you would feel anxiety. So, for example, let's say you get chased by a dog down a certain street, and that was very traumatic for you. While you're about to walk down the street in the future, whether it be the same street or a different street, you get anxious that there may be a dog there. There's a possibility that the dog might be there, but there's also a possibility that the dog might not be there also, though your body works itself up just in case of the event that there is a dog there. Now, this can happen for any situation. Your body puts itself into flight, fight, or freeze mode, and it stays in that mode for a long time. Some symptoms that go along with anxiety is racing heartbeat, racing thoughts, your body feels tight, chest feels heavy, excessive sweating, and etc. Now let's go over things you can do to help manage that anxiety. First, we have to know what the main enemy of anxiety is. The main enemy of anxiety is facts, or what is 100% true. Anxiety puts a lot of assumptions and opinions in your head. We need to remember that assumptions and opinions are not 100% true. So we need to dispute those thoughts in our head by disproving them. So we identify these thoughts in our head and try to disprove them one at a time. If there's a chance that the thoughts can be disproven, then we get those thoughts out of our head and only focus on what is 100% true and work to find the truth. Another thing that can help is by doing the best case / worst case scenario. And this works to help rewire or rewrite your brain. By going off the bell curve, 16% of the thoughts going on in your head right now are currently negative. 16% of the thoughts that are going on in your head right now also are currently positive. And the remaining 68% of the thoughts going on in your head are neutral. So, when we are in an anxious mindset, we tend to focus on negative thoughts. So what we do is identify the best case scenario and the worst case scenario. After that, we put them together to find the middle ground or what's most likely going to happen. This helps take your brain out of negative thinking and keeps it in that neutral thinking, right? Because right now we're not going to deny the negative because that's there, but we're also opening your mind up to taking a look at the bigger picture, right? So not just focusing on the negative, but also focusing on the neutral and the positive. Lastly, we can use grounding techniques to help with our anxiety. This can rely on your 5 senses, which are sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing. When feeling anxious, your attention goes into your mind with all these assumptions and opinions. So we use one of our senses to help bring us back out of our mind and back down to reality. You know, whether that is carrying around your favorite scent to smell it, tapping a part of your body, looking at something on your phone that's calming or relaxing, singing or humming your favorite song, or whatever works for you. You know, we do that to help take us out of our mind, right out of those racing thoughts and bring us back down to reality. So that way we can be able to better manage our anxiety, right? It just puts us in a better mindset to be able to really take a look at everything and manage that. So if you made it to this point in the video, then that's it. Thank you very much for listening, and please comment down below on healthy and positive ways that you yourselves manage your own anxiety. Again, this is Sir Mac with Mac's Empowerment Counseling, LLC, and have a great rest of your day.